Hi everyone, today we are going to discuss our lesson number 16, light, in page number 199. So, have you ever thought how we see various objects? You may say that I see the objects, but can you see an object in the dark? It means that eyes alone cannot see any object. It is only when light from an object enters our eyes that we see the object. The light may have been emitted by the object or may have been reflected by it. So objective of this lesson is about the light is first we have to study the definition of light and explain laws of reflection of light and define regular and diffused reflection, discuss the formation of multiple images and describe the working of kaleidoscope, and last we have to discuss the dispersion of light. Okay, we can see what is the use of light in our daily life. Here in this room we can see these objects, the beautiful vase and all the things. How we can see the things? That is, the ray of light is reflected from the objects to the eyes of the human. That is, when the reflected light enters to our eye, then only we can see the objects. Okay. And we know that in darkness we can't see the objects, because for the proper vision we need light, and as we know the light is a source of energy and it is a form of energy. We know that sound can't travel through the vacuum, but the light can travel through the vacuum. That's why we can get the light from the sun. Okay, and we know that light can travel, but if we kept an opaque object in between the path of the light, that light will not enter to the next side. There will be a shadow. That means the opaque object will not allow the light through that. Okay. In next module 16.2 we are going to study the laws of reflection. Laws of reflection. This reflection of the law states that after striking the mirror, the ray of light is reflected in another direction. The light ray which strike any surface is called incident ray, and the ray that comes back from the surface after reflection is known as reflected ray. Okay, incident ray and reflected ray is there, and for this we can draw the line showing the position of the plane mirror, the incident ray and the reflected ray on the paper with the help of the scale and all. So here we can see the normal. It is known as, the line is known as the normal, and the angle between the normal and incident ray is called the angle of incident. Angle of incident. Again, I am showing this one, that is, a reflection from a smooth surface like that of a mirror is known as reflection, and from the mirror always it is regular reflection is happening. That is, from the smooth surface regular reflection is happening. Okay. And in rough surfaces there will be no regular reflection. The reflection from a rough surface like that of a wall is called diffused reflection. That is, we can't see any images on the rough surfaces because of the undirected, that is non-uniform movement of the reflected rays. It is known as diffused reflection. Okay, from the mirror we are getting that uniform reflection, and from the rough surfaces it is diffused reflection. Okay, so here we have the laws of reflection. That is, the law of reflection states that the angle of incidence is equal to the angle of reflection. And the second one is the incident ray, the reflected ray and the normal are all in the same plane. These are the important 2 points of the laws of reflection, and you have to study how to draw this figure.